The late great composer Jóhann Jóhannsson was able to realize this powerful feature film prior to his passing, released posthumously in 2020. Jóhannsson had passed in 2018. An adaptation of science fiction author Olaf Stapleton's novel of the same name, which was published back in 1930. I have not read this novel, although from what I understand, this film's script is very faithful to the novel's text, employing the device that these words are being sent from the future to our present day. How such a particular novel could be adapted into cinema is not intuitive. What we witness is a series of sculptures, beautifully photographed, to rather subtle ambient background music, as Tilda Swinton firmly narrates the film's script. Let me read out context just via Wikipedia. You can go read it there too. But while you're here, Icelandic composer Jóhann Jóhannsson directed and scored the multimedia Last and First Men, combining a film narrated by actress Tilda Swinton and accompanying score played by the BBC Philharmonic at the 2017 Manchester International Festival. The 16mm black and white film is predominantly of memorial sculptures erected in the former Republic of Yugoslavia. Jóhann collaborated with Jose Enrique Macian on writing the narration adapted from Stapleton's novel. This was next performed at the Barbican Centre, London in December 2018 and later at Sydney Opera House as part of the Vivid Festival, 2nd of June 2019. I missed that one, I'm afraid to say. In 2020, a film of this work was released as Johann's debut and final directorial work, with composer and sound artist Yair Elazar Glotman completing the work after Johann's death in February 2018. The film had its world premiere at the 70th Berlin International Film Festival on the 5th of February 2020, and was later screened at other film festivals around the world and released on VOD. It was first released on the 30th of July 2020 by BFI Distribution in the United Kingdom. I found the film rather fascinating, and the text is certainly quite compelling. Perhaps the visual dimension became repetitive, although it doesn't necessarily become less enticing as obtuse beauty. Last and First Men is perhaps best viewed with subtitles. Read this presented text with the visuals acting as the score does, an effective atmospheric ambiance. It will make some too angry that this is allowed to be a movie, although whatever the efficiency of composing films like these for anything but a particular audience in mind, I begin to view it. I am wholly engaged during the first 50 minutes, check the runtime after that, and managed to appreciate the rest of it. A well-paced venture. Any longer and I probably would have considered it maybe lesser, though I'll endorse it here all the same. R.I.P. Jóhann Jóhannsson for some purely speculative sci-fi, a sensorial accompaniment to a fictional series of messages. I am definitely pleased with Last and First Men. Check it out if you're thusly interested.